early in the morning, 5:30, and we got another clutch. This girl scared the hell out of us last night. And she laid a slug, and then she just stopped. So it kind of freaked us out. Thought maybe she either was egg bound or she was going to slug out, which I had thought for sure from the beginning that she was going to slug out on me. But she didn't. And she gave us one slug. Make sure she's done. You're alright, girl.
Want to see it? Slug egg.
It's a slug?
Yeah.
It's dead?
Yeah, it's a non-fertile egg.
Infertile. That one there rolled. Got paper on it.
Well, you gotta leave it.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it, but I'm gonna get that paper off. Oh, girl, you're so skinny.
Aww.
She's empty. You did such a good job.
I wish we lost all the weight like that right after birth.
Yeah. You did such a good job, sweetheart.
Offspring.
This here is, last video I forgot to tell what the breeding was. But this here, I was freaking out about this clutch because this one here is one of the good clutches this year. This here is a HoneyBee. It's a hypo spider. And I bred her to a Coral Glow, Super Pastel Coral Glow VPI Axanthic. So this would be some double het. And so basically they'll be het for True Ghost, for hypo Axanthics. And plus there'll be Coral Glows, Pastel Coral Glows, there'll be Bumblebee Coral Glows. That'd be double het. There'll be a lot of cool stuff in this clutch. A lot. Well, ain't a lot, but still, it'd be a cool clutch. And how my breeding season has went, I haven't I invested in some pretty powerhouse males, and they were extremely lazy this year, so I'm kind of disappointed. And this is one of the only really good clutches that I'm going to get this year.
You want to candle them?
Yeah, but I hope this paper don't,
I got one piece off already.
I want to try to get them all off.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it. The embryo breathes through the egg. And I don't want this paper.
I'll move around here because no one wants to see a video of your elbow.
Paper choking it out. It's coming off a little weaker.
May have to leave it.
Yeah, I think I'll have to leave the rest of it. I got most of it on.
I hope it don't mold.
I hope it don't hurt nothing.
Yeah. Got my finger in the way. Oops.
Alright. So we're gonna mark the eggs. I'll mark it right on the paper. Here's one. 2,
How many of these are you gonna take?
3,
How many of these are you gonna keep?
4.
All of them?
Well, that'd be, depending on what we get, quite a bit of holdbacks in this clutch. Considering there's only 5 eggs.
Maybe 5
If
holdbacks?
they all go to full term. Yeah. They may be 5 holdbacks. Won't none of them be any normals in this clutch. They'll all be at the very least Pastel.
Sorry, YouTube. I guess they won't let you have any.
Nah. YouTube don't need none.
I need my coffee, sweetheart.
We got some head-eyed stuff.
You didn't?
I
that's
just
paper.
got some more paper, yeah. I felt that.
And you didn't candle.
Can't once you get them in the egg box.
You know that's my
The
favorite
paper
part.
is that she laid on is wet.
It wasn't.
Sticking to it. Crap.
I'm gonna have to do some major editing on this.
That'd be alright. Jonathan, hold this egg from rolling. Just get your fingers on that.
Gosh. What in the world? You didn't get to them really enough. It's never happened before.
Because usually they lay on the plastic, they don't lay on the paper. It's alright. I've seen lots of YouTube videos where now hold that one. Lots of YouTube videos where the eggs are stuck to the paper. Especially ones with Jay Brewer and them retic eggs. He pulls his out and brings whole thing of paper with him. He just peels them off and sticks them in there. And they hatch just fine. Can you hold that one, Jeff? If you just hold the 2 end ones, they'll sit and roll away. Yeah.
Cheese.
I gotta move them all closer together.
And Jonathan's like, what are you gonna do with this one? Talking like a slug? Shrimp ass.
You'll eat it.
Oh yeah. Monitors love them.
Monitors in the wild raid clutches of eggs.
Scavengers. He made a mess last year. The only one slug that we ever got was from this one.
Yeah, it's
It's
the
cool.
only snake that's ever given us any slugs.
2 years in a row. I know they weren't all slugs. So we were worried about that. Grumpus would have been one fat monitor. He made a mess. It was all gooey though, and bleh. It was gross. He popped it.
Did he stay?
I don't know. I don't think it did.
It shouldn't roll.
It's not like they're rotted.
Yeah. Alright. Now, I'm going to press the seal on, mark the
Candle.
egg box. Oh, yeah. Sorry, YouTube. The wife who likes
turn
kindling.
the light off, babe.
I can look at the eggs and help good.
I don't care what you could do. very important part of the process. To make sure that they all have viable, good veins.
Yeah.
Show Jonathan what we're talking about with the veins.
The veins right
You
there.
can see him?
Yep.
Now, I've always been a component of how they were laid,
That was
is
good
how
veins.
they stay.
No, that's really good veins.
Yeah. The longer they incubate, those veins will get bigger and bigger and bigger now. Form. But the embryos on these are on the sides and the bottom, but you know, I've always done how they were laid is how they stay cut down.
Well, it has yet to be a full 24 hours,
Yeah,
so
I
you're
know.
still good. You're in
Yeah,
that
I
window.
see people like Justin Kabelka and stuff, they go in there and when they candle them and they turn the egg and put the embryo on top, which has probably been a lot longer. These have been, well, I don't know how long they've been actually laid. I know it, in something last night, she hadn't laid any yet. She was trying, and we noticed a slug at 7, and at in something, she still hadn't got anything out, and so I was freaking out a little bit. Alright, YouTube, like, comment, subscribe.